So asthma is a condition that can affect you negatively both physically and mentally. However, find out how you can get to your fitness goals and get better with surge strength and results. Right, so some of the difficulties that asthma patients face is, for instance, shortness of breath. So, normally being such a daily important function, but if you're short of breath, especially while you're exercising, you might find it very difficult to complete the set. Very difficult, and for such people, we actually need them to rest longer, right? And also you can't push them as hard. You don't want to push all the way to your limits, right? If you have asthma. Now, another thing would be chest pain, and this can be quite mild to something quite severe. So especially if you have chest pain, right, you need to be careful when you're exercising so that you don't exacerbate the symptoms. So first of all, before you embark on any exercise program, it's important to seek medical clearance from your doctor, right, before you embark. Now, once you've started the training with Surge, okay, of course, our PTs will ensure your safety. So it's important to voice out and sound out if you are feeling like uncomfortable at any point of time during the set or during the session itself. And of course, as a trainer, our role is to guide you and check in with you every set to ensure that you are being sufficiently challenged, but also you don't aggravate the asthma. And of course, you should always bring your inhaler or your whichever steroidal medication for asthma along, just in case, and always have it in handy beside you. So for people with asthma, I think what you should actually do is short bursts of physical activity. But more importantly, there's no specific exercise that you have to avoid. But it's important that the scientific recommendation is that you should take 3 to 4 minutes rest in between each and every set. Also, for most general population, you will push on the box scale to, let's say, 9 out of 10. So, or we call it RP, rate of perceived exertion, 9 out of 10 or 8 out of 10. But for asthma patients, we recommend it to be even much lower, like 6 out of 10. Okay, 6 out of 10 rate of perceived exertion. In other words, you don't want to push anywhere close to your limit. Okay, and you want to take additional rest time in between each and every set to ensure that you are not aggravating the asthma. So another way is also the PT can customize an exercise program, alright, based on your conditions and of course associate rest period and your rate of perceived exertion to make sure that the program is tailored for you, for somebody with asthma, alright, to help you hit your goal, but at the same time not aggravate your existing condition, to keep you safe. When I was young, I had childhood asthma as well, which is quite common, and I started exercising and took swimming, football, and gradually, as I got older, the symptoms slowly disappeared. Now this is just my specific case, but we also have studies and research that shows that the asthma can be reduced through physical activity, and we have clients who have had improvements in their lung capacity and reduce inflammation as well, which can really help to mitigate the symptoms of asthma and help them to manage their daily life. Okay, so for somebody who's very discouraged, of course, first of all, I would say I understand and I empathize. It's not easy, okay, being with this condition. However, having said that, right, we just want to manage expectation that you will hit your goal eventually, but at a longer time frame than most people without asthma. So keep going and don't give up, and just trust the process and work with your trainer. All right. Even if you take a longer time, it's worth it because you want to, at the end of the day, you have an improved quality of life and you feel more confident. So 3 common myths about asthma, and And the facts, number one is that asthma is easily outgrown once you're no longer a child. That's not true. Okay, asthma is actually very rarely outgrown, and it can hit you for the first time even when you're an adult. Now, myth number two will be the fact that people with asthma shouldn't play sports or hit the gym or exercise. That is absolutely untrue. Okay, you can actually benefit from exercise and actually personal training in the gym, but of course with the right guidance and the right pace. Okay, number three is that asthma shouldn't, if it's not wheezing, then it's not asthma, and that's not true as well. Wheezing occurs sometimes, it's a common symptom. It is caused by the sound that goes through the narrowing of the airways. But in certain cases, in some severe cases, you can have asthma without wheezing as well.